we're back, me and Steve, to welcome the Ultra 2. So the Ultra 2 is, well, number 2. It's the blaster. Now, I was quite excited when I got this blaster. It's an Ultra blaster, of course, but the reason why was because of how it functions, which we'll get into later. But first, starting up at the front, again, we have the barrel with no end strike attachment. It's not an end strike blaster. But it's hexagonal shaped, which is nice. At this side here, this plain white block here, if you actually pay attention, it says Ultra. But this is actually where the screw, there's a screw here, you unscrew that and you'll find the battery slot for you to put in your 6 AA batteries. It requires 6 of them. And you screw it back on and it fires away. Up top we have the tactical rail, we have the sight, and this is the number 2. Here is the Ultra, gold plated. All Ultra blasters have that, which is pretty nice. Makes it more premium than the Elite 2.0. Here we have, of course, the most interesting part of blaster. It's the only blaster in Nerf, other than the Infamous, that can be loaded from the back. Now, what I mean is, you take this dart, for example, the Ultra dart, and you can just slot it in there, and it fires for you. And it loads and it fires like an actual revolver style pistol. Now, the reason why most Nerf blasters don't have, you can't load them from the back like a real revolver, you have to load them from the front, is due to the fact that most Nerf darts have a hollow tube there which sticks to a rod. That rod will, like fill in the tube, and then there will be some type of air pushing out the dart after that. But I haven't actually seen how these things work. Only type of blaster that don't need a tube like that is a flywheel blaster, which is why the Infamous was able to exist. But the Ultra darts, even though they also use air, they don't have the hollow back like most other Elite darts. So they can be loaded from the front or from the back, which is very nice. And I've loaded in 6 darts. It holds 6 darts, comes with 6 darts, holds 6 darts. And it is a flywheel blaster. Yes, this is a flywheel pistol, like the Strife. But unlike the Strife is actually meant to be a big gun. You want to do whatever you want to it. You can put some nonsense, or you can mod into an actual machine gun. This one is, well, will always be a secondary pistol. But you can make it look more realistic as a bigger gun, right? Minus the stock, of course. But it's a flywheel blaster, semi-automatic. You pull the miniature trigger, which is the rev trigger. I want to do that. And it fires. And if you're an old Nerfer, probably most of you remember a semi-automatic drum-fed blaster, which is the Barricade, or the more elite version, the Stockade. Those blasters, I wish they still sell them. Unfortunately, they don't. But hopefully, if Nerf is watching this, I have an idea for the Econ series. Please bring back the Barricade. Yeah, because it's a semi-automatic drum-fed blaster. I mean, who wouldn't want to buy that? So, yeah, very interesting blaster. It has 2 rails. Here's the other one. On this side, we have the jamming door, the unjamming door, so you can lift this hatch up. Get your finger in there to clear the flywheels and jam the flywheels. And I was also quite curious on how this thing worked. So actually, when you pull the rev trigger, the trigger fires and it rotates the drum, but it will only have the hammer pushed out if there's a dart chambered in here. So that is a very brief overview, probably much more brief than the Ultra 5, but it's a very simple blaster, very simple to understand, very simple to use. It is a great Christmas gift or a birthday gift or whatever gift you want to give to whoever loves blasters and Nerf. You want to introduce them to Nerf, especially to the Ultra series. If they already Nerf, you want to introduce them to the Ultra series. This is among the other recommendations I give, other than the Ultra 5 or the Ultra 1. That was the review of the Ultra 2. Hopefully you all enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.